Hey friends, welcome to the channel. This is a new thing for me, which I'm hoping to do a lot more of. Since we haven't been able to gig because of the lockdowns, I've been really missing chatting to my mates about, music and guitars and tone and pedals and gizmos and all that kind of stuff. So that's sort of what I want to do today. I just want to have a quick chat about tone, about finding the right tone for you, how my kind of philosophy is that you don't have to spend loads of money, you don't need to buy loads of stuff. I do like getting pedals and trying things, but you don't need to spend a ton of cash to get your stuff to sound great. I'm playing Big Red, as she's known, which is it's a Honda SE35 with a P90 I've put in the neck, humbucker in the bridge, rewired, CTS pots, and a new loom, new bridge, new tailpiece. The guitar was 120 quid from a charity shop, a second-hand shop, and all the guff to bring it up to speed was just under 300 quid, so about just over 400 quid to get a semi-hollow guitar that is almost identical to a Gibson 335, which I can't afford. So yeah, that's my starting point, going straight into this Fender amp with a bit of reverb, no guff in between, and it just sounds fantastic. I think you just, with regards to tone and finding tone, you just don't need to mess about too much. Just plug your guitar straight into the amp. Use the EQ on the amp to find the sweet spot that you like. I've got the bass almost completely rolled off on this because it's just unusable with all the bass, with bass on. It's crazy. And then just start messing with your guitar, just play, bring the volumes in, bring the tones up, start to bring the tones back in. There's a bit of bleed on these volume pots, so as you turn the volume down you lose some top end, so they interact differently with where you move them, so be aware of all that stuff. Same on the bridge. You got so much to play with here, and I think people are quick to be like, I need an overdrive pedal, or I need this and I need that. Plug into your interface or your Blues Junior, a small valve amp. Just get it to that sweet spot, ride the volumes. I mean, this is for me. I'm not, I can't play heavy metal or like hard rock. I'm not really, and I appreciate that is a different world. But in the kind of blues, folk, sort of country region of music, I feel like your clean sound into your amp, maybe just kissing a little bit of overdrive, is just such a sweet place to be. And I when it's right, it's so good. I mean, it is important, conversely, it's important to think about the fact that when you're playing at home, a tone that sounds great on its own doesn't always translate well to a band situation, because often there might just be frequencies that are a bit too muddy. You might need to pump it up in the high end a little bit, roll the tone back in a smidge when you're at a gigging situation, just to cut through everything a little bit. But it's all about tuning your guitar into your amp. You don't need to buy 50 pedals doing all different things to get a guitar sound that sounds like your guitar sound. And I just think I wish someone had told me that years ago. So I hope that this has been insightful. I'm going to keep sharing a bit of philosophy on guitar playing, a few different licks, a few of the different sounds that you can get out of different pedals, and your amp, and just maybe some songwriting chat as well. And yeah, that's going to be how I'm going to run this channel from now on. So I hope you enjoyed it, and peace out everybody, stay safe. Cheers.